Hi, this is Let's Call It a Journey. I'm Donna, and today I'm going to show you a way of understanding the stress response a little further and also a way of soothing that response. So we're going to use the illustration of the brain in the palm of your hand. So if you use your imagination for a bit, this is your spinal cord. The heel of your hand is your brainstem, which regulates heart rate, eating, sleeping, breathing, important stuff. And then we've got the limbic system, which is associated with the emotions and behaviours needed for survival, like your fight or flight response or your stress response. And then we have the cortex, which overlays it all, which is your thinking brain. Now, when we are under threat, what happens is our thinking brain needs to go offline so that the limbic system can take over. So the best example I can think of that's happened to me recently, about a year ago, was I was chased by quite a big dog. It had already kind of gone for me earlier on in my dog walk, and then it came back. So I did not think in that moment, I will climb a tree. However, I found myself up a tree quite quickly. I can't remember climbing the tree. I can't remember thinking about climbing the tree. I just remember 1 minute I was stood on the ground seeing the dog run towards me, and the next minute I was up the tree. I'd cut my hands, can't remember cutting my hands as I climbed the tree. Can't remember any of it. Now, once the dog had eventually been called back by its owner, my thinking brain came back online. I was able to get down from the tree and get back to my car and get home. But my limbic system in that situation acted on a just-in-case basis. I was not thinking logically in that moment. I might have done something different if I had been. But it did keep me safe. Which is a really good advocate for not worrying too much about future events, because the limbic system will act on a just-in-case basis. So it can be really helpful for that. It just kicks in. I didn't ask it to, it just does it. It's primed for survival. Now, sometimes we can find that we feel the threat response and that fight or flight response when we're not actually under threat. So when I go out walking now with my dog, if I see a big dog, I start to worry a little bit. So my stomach churns, I start looking for places that I can climb or run to. Even though that's not the same dog, and even though the dog that's walking by me is on a lead, it's still, my limbic system just primes me on a just-in-case basis, remember. So in them moments, I need to be able to soothe my limbic system quite quickly. Otherwise, people are just going to see me climbing trees when I don't really need to, which would be a bit odd. So my thinking brain, it's essential that it comes back online as quick as possible, really. And the way we do this, again, is we use our breath. We just use what we've got. We don't need any fancy equipment. We don't need to pay any money. We literally just use our breath to be able to soothe. And what it does is it brings the thinking brain back online, soothes the threat response, and then we can just get on with our day. You can close your eyes for this practice, or you can just rest your vision on the floor or a spot on the wall. We're going to breathe in for around 3 seconds and out for 3. And when we breathe, make sure your belly pushes out on your in-breath and flattens again on your out-breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Okay, hold an image now of what the room looks like, how much light is in the room, maybe where the window is or where the door is. Take a deep breath in and all the way out. And slowly open your eyes.